clothes that we found at the free store, and some scissors, some thick twine, some ribbon, and some leather cord. We then cut up the clothes into about 1/2-inch strips. Then we took the thick twine and measured out about 2 arms length. The length can vary, it just depends on what you're looking for. We then tied a loop at each end of the string. And then we grabbed a piece of fabric and tied it on with a regular knot. And we did that with each of our different kinds of fabric. For shorter pieces, we just tied a knot closer up to the top of the strip. Then we measured out 5 links of ribbon. We chose the red and then also a satin black ribbon. And then we tied these pieces on just like the fabric. We then took 3 long pieces of leather cord. And then for each one, we split it into thirds, put a knot up at the top, and then we slipped one of the pieces over top of the string, so the string was in between the cord. We then braided the leather cord. And tied it off at the other end. And there you go. So for our next garland, we used paint swatches, scissors, double-sided tape, and a length of ribbon. We sorted out the colors of the paint swatches to decide what we would like to put on the garland. And then we put them in order. We then cut out small triangle shapes at the bottom, so we had little flags. And then we flipped the flags over and kept them with their cutout piece. We then put the ribbon on the back of the flag, stuck a piece of double-sided tape on top, and then put the cutout triangle on top so it would cover the back of the double-sided tape and also hold everything down in place. We then tied a knot at each end of the ribbon so that there would be a little loop. And there you go, that's it. For our final garland, we used newspaper cutouts, some of these circles that we had laying around that are cardstock, a circle cutter, or you could also use a cup and a pin and a pair of scissors. And we also used a needle and thread. So we chose to use a circle cutter and the mat, and we cut circles out of magazines, out of nice designs that we liked. If you chose the other way, you could trace around the cup or another round object and then cut them out with scissors. We then arranged our circles in the correct pattern that we wanted, with a smaller colored circle in between each magazine cutout. Then we measured the thread to be about the length of the line of circles, and then added an additional few inches at the end. We then threaded the thread through the needle, and then grabbed each piece and put the needle down through the top, and then back up through the back of the circle. We did this for all of the circles, so they were all threaded together. We then tied a loop at the end. And then we were all finished. So that's it for our garland DIY video. We hope y'all enjoyed that. And please check out our social media links to find out how you can win one of these lovely decorations. See ya!